you might want to come against me and say, no, it's not because of her, it's because of him and his bad choices. That is true. But that's why I'm speaking to you now as a man to man, a man that's watching this right now. Be careful with the choices that you make. I'm not saying you're always going to be 100% correct. I'm not saying that you never make mistakes. But be careful. Be careful. Because the very same woman you think, this one is going to be careful, or this one won't do this, might just be the one that will just end your entire life. Mike Tyson always says it. It's always the punch you'll never see coming that will knock you out. I think it was Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson was one. I think Mike Tyson's quote is, until you get punched in the mouth. Yeah, something along the lines. But what I'm saying is that you'll never know what's going to knock you out until you get knocked out. Same thing with the ladies. So we just need to be careful. The safest, get married. I know it's very, very hard when you're a star. You got money, you got fame, you got power, you got some sort of influence, you got respect, to want to settle down, because now you're considering yourself a hot shot. You're like, why should I settle down when I've got so many options available to me? Why should I settle down when I know she likes me? I can get with this one, I can get with that one. Settling down secures you. It just makes you much, much more safer. Yeah, it just makes me much, much more safer. Settle down. It might not be fun, it might not be what the media is pushing, but settle down, be at peace, start a family. And such things will never happen to you. They won't happen to you. I feel really bad for young Philly. And as much as, yes, he's been acquitted of 3 charges of rape. He's been acquitted of those 3, but there are still 3 that are pending. And as it says, they might go for a retrial. One way or the other, young Philly is going to face jail time. That's for sure. They are convicted on 2 assault charges relating to biting. And caused injuries. So like it or not, he is going to face jail time. So it's just my word of advice to every single man out there. Be careful. Be careful. It's all fun and games until everything goes sideways. I don't think Philly would ever thought this would have happened to him. But in the moment it does, you can't help but ask yourself, where did I go wrong? And by the time it's too late. Because now Philly will never be the young Philly anymore. That's the past though. Same with the Diddy case. Even if Diddy comes out of jail, Diddy will never be Diddy anymore. R. Kelly will never be R. Kelly anymore. Bill Cosby is not Bill Cosby anymore. There are certain charges, there are certain things you go through in life that will never leave you the same ever again. And also to the ladies out there, I know you have a lot of power given to you. And you can do a lot of damage to a man. And then he wouldn't even know it or see it coming. But don't call rape just because you can. Don't. It's not fair to the man, especially if he didn't do it. If he did, yes, call rape. But if he didn't do it, don't call rape just to get at him. Because now you are ruining his entire life. It's really not fair. I think if I could remember, I think it's Sjava who also went through it in South Africa. I think it's Sjava. I could be wrong. But he too had a rape allegation charged against him, which was later realized to be fake, to be false. But even then, he went through it. And I think Todd More as well had a case. Now, he was not a rape case, but I'm just speaking about how much power a woman has over a man. I think it's Todd More, where he says he was going through there was a phase in his life where he was going out with some other girl, right? And at that particular time, he had a contract, I think, with Kellogg's or something of that sort. And then that girl got pregnant and then blamed the pregnancy or pushed the pregnancy or placed the pregnancy on Telesmo. And Telesmo's mom went to hospital and saw the baby and said, this is not your child. But the gist of the point is this. Just because she did that and called Telesmo an absent father, Telesmo lost contracts. He lost his contract with the current company that he was speaking to at that point in time. That's how much power you women have. And if you don't use it carefully, you can ruin a lot of lives out here. Now, you might not care because you just want to get your point ahead. You just want him to feel the pain that you felt, the pain that he caused you. But sometimes think long term. That's all I have to say. Ladies, you have so much power and so much influence over a man. You can make or you can break a man's career. So be careful with this power. Be careful with this power. And men also, choose wisely. Not every girl that comes your way, you need to impress. You need to go and visit the enchanted forest or whatever. I'm just not trying to be explicit with the name. Not every girl that you come across you need to sleep with. All right? Let's grow up and let's be wiser as men. Because the future, honestly, depends on us. The future of this planet depends on us. Men. Women might fit into whatever, but that's the truth.